it's time for palette number 4 in my Romance Rekindled or Time to Break Up series that I'm doing here on my channel. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to link up here the playlist for the 3 palettes that I have done, the 3 looks I've done before this one. And basically what I'm doing is I picked 8 palettes out of my collection that I have not been using or just don't feel inspired by, or things like that, that I am doing a look with, and then kind of trying to decide, is it like, oh wait, I do like this palette and I just haven't used it, or it's time to go. So and then on Valentine's Day you will see the video where I will tell you what I'm keeping and what I'm getting rid of, and along the way I would love to hear your opinion, so please make sure down in the comments to let me know what you think. So today's palette is this BH Studio Pro palette. It has the little sheet in here that tells you like what's matte, duochrome, metallic, that kind of thing. Woo! And so here are the shades. It's a big palette, big palette. When I look at this palette, it makes me happy. It makes me smile. I love the colors in it. I never pull it out. However, you may remember in a past declutter, I got rid of like all my BH Cosmetics palettes except for this one, Weekend Festival, and the Zodiac palette. I'm pretty sure that's the only ones I have now, but I kept this one, and mostly for sentimental reasons, because it was one of the first palettes I ever got. My husband got it for me for Christmas a few years ago because I was just really getting into makeup at that time. So this was one of my first, you know, palettes that I really got. So I've been holding on to it, but haven't been using it. So today I thought, you know what, I'm going to use some colors that I haven't used before. There is this, I believe it's a duochrome, yes, over here. This like purple, and it's got a blue shift to it. And then that purple next to it obviously is a great companion for it. But then I was like, okay, the purple has a blue shift, so I thought it would be fun. I don't think I've ever used this darker blue here. And so I thought, well, that would be fun to kind of run under the lash line maybe and make that like funky. So that's kind of what I'm going for here today. So as with the other ones, this is going to be a little speed tutorial. Might talk to you a little bit at the end, might not. I'm not sure. It just kind of depends on how things go. It is early morning and I'm getting ready for work. So I have my coffee and we're just doing this together. Lately I've been doing my face makeup first before I'm doing my eyes, just because I know I'm doing this, and with time I want to make sure everything else is done before I start into the eyes. So that's not my usual MO, but that's what we're doing for this series for the most part. All right, so let's just get into this. I'll show you what I'm using as I use it, and away we go.
I was ready to surrender my heart to you, only you. These lights all around me keep blinding my eyes from you and the truth. Don't tell me why. I know, no, you won't save my life. Save my life. Baby, keep on, you're making the waves. You and I will never be saved. Be saved. me, don't tell me why. I know, no, no, you won't save my life. Save my life. Baby, keep on, you making the waves. You and I will never be safe. Be safe. If the walls come down, will you pick me off the ground? If the walls come down, will you save me or burn me down?
Okay, so here is my finished look. I went ahead and just did what I said and I did use this color here as like a transition, and then this purple for a crease, and that purple duochrome all over the lid. It has some blue in it, and then ran this dark blue underneath the lash line, and this kind of frosty white up here for my inner corner highlight. And so let me come up close. I used my ColourPop cream gel liner and piggy bank. Surprise, surprise, I would use a pop of color with eyeliner. It's kind of my thing now. But I'm gonna come up and show you the finished look. I love with that pop. It just adds so much to a look. I'm having so much fun with these liners. I want that whole set, that color outside the liner set, but it's so expensive, but I want it so bad. But anyway, I mean, I wear these things like almost every day. I love them. Okay, but it's not about the eyeliner. But so I was actually really impressed. I did not remember the pigmentation being so good with this. If you noticed, it went on very easily. It's not patchy at all. It looks really good. The duochrome doesn't show up super like a lot, but I don't mind it. I mean, you can see the blue a little bit. I don't know if you can on camera, but that's why I put that blue underneath though, because I felt like it would pull it. And but yeah, so these are the shades in this palette, and I'm so glad I pulled this out because it's just been sitting in my drawer so lonely, and since my last declutter I have not used it. So I just wanted to kind of see, and I'm looking at like this green right here. And I know I've used it before, but I just don't remember what kind of look I did with it. But again, I got this when I first started doing makeup and haven't really used it a lot. So there's so many different types of looks that I do now than I used to. So yeah, I'm like looking at things in here that make me excited to like do some other looks and use some of these colors. So you guys let me know what you think of this look that I did and what you think of the palette overall. Is this a keeper or is it time to say goodbye? It is kind of big, so it does take up a lot of space. And so, you know, but you let me know what you think. Also, I wanted to mention, I always prime my lids with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer before I start. So you don't see me do it, but I always have that on. And then when I double curl my lashes, like you'll see me say to you, like with the curler, I curl my lashes, put my liners on, and put the first layer of mascara. While that's drying, I put away all my brushes and all that kind of stuff so that it has time to dry. Then I come back and curl, and then I curl one at a time. And so I curl, and while it's up nice and high, I put that second layer of mascara on and then do the other eye. Just so you guys know kind of what I'm doing there. Don't go in with the curler right after, like when your eyelashes are still wet, because they will stick to it and you'll pull your eyelashes out. Don't do that, don't do that. But anyway, so you guys let me know what you think of the look and of the palette. What should I do? What should I do? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.